Hi everybody. Welcome. If you are new, what did they say? If you're new, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. I forget how the intro is supposed to go. But hi. Um, I hope you had a good week. I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you had a good Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, wherever you are watching, a good Sunday. I had to bring y'all this word because it's been something that I have been thinking about. And first of all, please pray that distractions and procrastination will just fall right out of my body, okay? And I'm gonna be praying for you too, because the enemy will use distractions to stop your purpose. I don't even know where this is coming from, but thank you, Lord, because it has to be said. I should have on my channel had like about 100 videos, because I have so much to talk about, so many topics to talk about, and it just hasn't been happening. And I am really trying to be consistent. 2025 calls for consistency, okay? So please pray for me for that, because procrastination will hinder you from your purpose. It will stop you dead in your tracks from reaching people and just getting to your destiny, right? Or it will slow you down from reaching your destiny. So yeah, anyway, that's kind of tying into what I wanted to talk to everybody about today, and that is, there is room for you. Okay, there is room, there is still room for you to do what you want to do, despite what it looks like. Okay, and I wanted to start off with, I started off with a couple of things, didn't I? But I wanted to share this verse because I was looking up a verse that will tie into what the topic was basically, and God gave me John 14 verses 1 and 2, and it says, "Don't let your hearts be troubled. Trust in God and trust also in me. There is more than enough room. There is more than enough room in my Father's home. If this were not so, would I have told you that I am going to prepare a place for you?" If God says that there's room in his home for you, why wouldn't you think that he would make room? Why wouldn't you think that he wouldn't make room for you on this mere earthly grounds? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I touched on this topic before, and all grace be to God that I have enough topics. I have made over 30 videos at this point that I forgot what I have talked about, but the algorithm works in mysterious ways, and it will give people videos that they've never seen before. So case in point, if you make a video on a topic, that video might reach this person over here, but it may not reach these people over here. So if you talk about it again, don't don't overthink, oh, I talked about this already, or oh, I already said this. Just say it again. It doesn't have to be even the same exact way, but it will reach somebody, okay? I had to get that out. But there's room for your talent. There is room for you as a person. Somebody on this side may be what kind of influencer is that? A fitness influencer, right? And they're doing all of the things but you know how to do those things too. You know the nutritional topics, you know how to show people how to get the abs, you know how to, you know, discuss different things that have to do with fitness. And you're so caught up on, you know, these 6 very popular influencers that have the millions of followers, the hundreds of thousands of followers, that you just like, oh man, they already talking about that. But the world doesn't know you. The world don't know who you are. Okay? The world is waiting. YouTube and it's other platforms out there that it's just free. It's just free information. We are making our own programming. Do you understand that? I'm talking, I know this is going to reach somebody, and I'm already giving grace to God. I'm already praising him because I know it's going to reach somebody. And whether you are a chef trying to make it, whether you are a baker trying to get yourself together, whether you are a special educator that is out there trying to teach parents how to help their special needs children to learn at home. There's topics, so many things out there that people are just dying to obtain, but they can't because you haven't created the content yet. I have talked about this before, but anyway, there was times where I was looking for someone that looked like me, that went through similar experiences in life, and I couldn't find it. I would look on YouTube, I'm like, dang, I'm looking for somebody that's this age, that look like this way, that, you know, can talk about these topics that I can understand, that I can relate to, but there was nobody. And there were, of course, women that looked like me, but they were way younger. So I was not in that demographic. And I'm like, man, do I wait for somebody to come along and make the content, or do I talk about it and just hope that people, the video will find itself to people and we can discuss it, we can talk about it. Like, I love commenting. I just discovered Threads, y'all, and I have to pray about that, because I just be a scrolling and a commenting, and you know, that can kind of take away from what you're supposed to be doing. But that's another video for another day. But I said, no, let me make some content. And it took a while to do it. I was trying to get comfortable in front of the camera. I was trying to get comfortable with my voice. I was trying to make sure that the looks were right, and a lot of that stuff doesn't even matter. Really, none of it really matters, just as long as you have something useful, informative, inspiring, encouraging. Somebody's gonna grasp onto it. As long as you're keeping it real, as long as you are being yourself, you will go far. I mean, some people, they fake it till they make it, and some of them fake it all the way to the top. But then, I mean, you have to deal with the consequences when people find you out, right? That's another video for somebody else to make. But just keep being you. Just keep being you. Don't be afraid. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Don't think about the numbers. Don't think about who's following you. I do not look at my follower. Like, I mean, the number might be there, but I don't really pay attention to that. I pay attention to who it helped, who's commenting, like, you know, who it's reaching. Like, thank you. I was thinking about this. I was feeling this way. And I'm like, okay, thank you, Lord. You know, it reached someone. I'm not like, oh, I got 654 views. I don't even think I get that many. I think, you know, my videos average, I don't know, like 30 views. And that's great. 30 people looked at my video, or one person looked at it 30 times. I don't know. But glory be to God, it reached somebody. Don't worry about likes. Don't worry about that stuff. That's what's gonna put you over the edge. You have to just put the content out there. Chill. When I came home today, I knew I had to make this video. And it was certain I don't want to call them distractions, because I talked to good friends of mine. I talked to my mom. I, you know, did my duties or whatever. But then I was like, oh man, like I gotta take my twist out. I gotta make sure I look decent for the camera. And I think I look pretty all right. But I'm not gonna take 45 minutes and no offense to people that do this, okay, but I'm not going to take all this time to throw on some makeup. I was looking in the closet for what kind of shirt to wear, and I'm like, here, girl, just say the thing, because people need to hear that there's room out there for them to make it in this life. There is room for you. If you're watching this 30 years from now, there is room for you, honey. Like, you can make it. You can do it. You never know who is watching you. I don't know for a fact, but I be feeling like some really grandiose, big influencers have watched my videos. They won't say, they haven't said. I really don't really know, but I feel like I see you. You never know. I remember it's getting late. Tabitha Brown, every now and again she speaks on her story of how she went viral, and she ate like a vegan or a vegetarian whole food sandwich in her car. She was Ubering. She was an Uber. Can you imagine like getting an Uber from Tabitha Brown, and she just like blew up like across the world? But she talked about how she just was eating a sandwich and she shared it on Facebook or something, and she went viral. When God is ready for you, more than enough room in my Father's home, He will make it happen. You can't force anything. You can't force it to stop. You can't force it to keep going. As long as God has His hand on it, there's no stopping what He can do. There's no stopping what He can do. If it's your time, it's going to happen. There was this analogy about going into the grocery store and all the breads looking at you. Wheat bread, sourdough bread, potato bread, white bread, bagels, Ezekiel bread, 12 grain, whole grain, honey oat, pumpernickel. Child, did I touch on them all? All the brands, all the rolls, raisin bread, all the breads. You are one of them breads. I'm one of those breads. Somebody is going to come along and they know exactly what they're looking for. They know exactly what they want, and they're going to pick you up. It may not be today, but somebody's going to want you tomorrow. Somebody's going to have a taste for you. Who is this? This person looks interesting. They talking about what I want to talk about. They talking about exactly the topics that I've been thinking about. Here we go. Press play. And if they like what they're hearing, they gonna continue. They gonna come back. They might subscribe. You never know. There's room for you out there. There's room for your art. Do not be intimidated by AI. There's no soul behind AI. I'm talking about even with the music, y'all. It might be so good. It's this AI music channel on YouTube. Millions of followers, y'all. Millions of listeners, including myself, because I didn't know. And after I heard it a couple times, I'm like, this sounds just like the same melody, very simplistic. And I found out it was made by AI, and it turned me off. That is another story, another video for another day, because I have gripes about AI stuff taking over real art, real music made by real people. Okay, we'll talk about that another time. But to the musicians out there, there's room for you. I still want to hear you. I still want to hear you play your saxophone. I still want to hear you sing. I still need to see you live. Real artists out there, I still want to see you paint. And I'm going to keep on painting. Yes, I am an artist. I'm going to keep on painting. AI is not going to intimidate me. People still want to hear real people, see real people, do real things, talk about real topics, okay? I'm not an AI. As you can see, child, like, there's no perfection here. It's just me talking about real things. There's room for you. There's room for me. And I think I'm going to talk about this again because things change, you know. And like I said, this video may not reach a certain group of people. It may reach 1 or 2 people. And then the next video I make may reach 100,000. Okay? You never know. But get out there. And don't worry about what you got. I am recording off of my iPhone. I think this is a 14 something. I got my little ring light. I definitely needed a ring light so you guys could see me clearly. You know, I needed to get that. So, you know, you make a little investment. So don't go spending all your money on a MacBook and all this theatrical stuff. You know, go spend your money on expensive makeup and, you know, trying to do the thing. Like, people want to see realness, y'all. I want to hear about your I want to hear about you telling me Black history. Instead of me reading the book, it's going to be somebody out there. I want you to tell me about Rosa Parks. I want you to tell me about Frederick Douglass. It may be some things that I never heard before. I want you to tell me about Ethiopian jazz. I want you to do it. I can Google it easily, yes. But I want you to tell me. I want you to tell me how to grill a chicken at home. How can I make my chicken taste like the chicken on the grill at the pollo place? You do it. It was a person that gave a great idea for a coffee company. I ain't even gonna say the name. I don't know the person, but I'm not gonna say the name that he said, because I'm like, dang, won't you do it? And they was like, you know, no, I just come up with the ideas. But I'm like, nah, this is just too good. This is just too good. And somebody said that the idea was patent back in 2017 or whatever. But I'm like, still, something can happen where they can sell it to you. I don't know. But there's room for you. Get that coffee. You want somebody to make a hip hop coffee cafe, but the thing may not never happen because God made it for you to do it. There's things that I want to do in my life, and I'm like, I don't know. And this is me being real. I'm not sure if it's gonna jump off. Like, everything is going virtual. These restaurants, like, nobody wants to come out anymore. But if it's so, it's gonna happen. You have to at least try. Man, I've been taking leaps and bounds for the last 2 years. And the years prior, I was so scared to take a leap to do anything. And this right here, starting this YouTube channel, was a leap for me. But I got tired of trying to search for videos for people that look like me, for people that were my same age. And I'm like, dang, ain't nobody out here? I don't want to hear about gossip all the time. I just want to talk to people that are going through the same things I'm going through, that can encourage each other, that can give a Bible verse, that could, we could talk for real. But now I'm doing it. And I need to work on my consistency. Yes, I do. I need to work on it. And I am. I'm glad I got on here tonight. I really, really am, because sis is tired, but sis got work to do in the spiritual realm and on the earthly realm. God got some work for me to do. That's why I'm still here, and that's why you still here. That's why you listening to this, because there's a job for you. Get encouraged. Get some self-awareness. Who are you? As a person, who are you individually? Your character, what can you bring to the table? Who are you? What are you good at? It has to be something. Don't say nothing I don't know. You need to think deep down. Do you know all of the cereals? The different ones, the healthy ones, the not so healthy ones. They say that no cereal is healthy, but maybe you could have a cereal channel. There's plenty of people out there that talk about anime, but it's room for you. Come on now. Somebody wants to hear you talk about it. Maybe you're a Christian person out there that likes to talk about anime. You got a lot of people in different with different personalities, different beliefs, different character. But they're not you. They're not you. You the potato bread. I'm raisin bread. That person is rye bread. That person is marble rye. Maybe I should name this video Be Your Own Bread. I don't know. There's room for you, child. Get your life together. Start journaling, start writing down ideas. Make a video for like a minute. Just practice. You don't even gotta post this, but just press play. Say, hey, what's up? I'm Darren. I'm here to talk about Spider-Man, child. I don't know. Whatever you want to talk about. Talk about how to make virgin cocktails. Talk about how to make how to help cats get through whatever cats go through. I don't know, but it's something out there that you can talk about. You ain't gotta listen to me talk. You can talk, and then I listen to you. Okay? So there's room. If there's room in our Father's house, there's room on this earthly house. Did that sound right? Anyway, you got it. I just want to say I love you. Hold on, because I know it has been a wild ride, honey. We are in the 2025. I don't know what it looked like in 2032. If y'all watching, God bless you. You done come a long way. I hope it's good up there. I hope it's good. But if you are watching this in 2025 and beyond, I just want to say, hold on, keep your faith, just keep being who you are. And if who you are is not the best person, work on being better. Work on being better. Just work on being better. I'm working on that every day. Even if it's a little tiny thing. Work on it, honey. If you are overeating, instead of 3 chicken legs, eat 2. Put the other one away. Put some more greens on your plate. Not so much rice. And I'm telling you all the stuff that I had to do. I used to overeat a lot. I used to be an emotional eater. And I still am to a degree. But I am not as terrible as it was before. God has worked on me, child. And living on your own and buying your own groceries and just kind of, I don't want to say salvaging. That's not the right word I want to use. But just kind of portioning your food, you will learn to not overeat, because you need to eat tomorrow. You need a meal tomorrow. So you ain't going to eat all the burgers. You're not going to eat all the pasta. You're not going to eat all the salad. You're going to save some for the next day. So I don't know how I got down this road, but it's somebody out there that is overdoing it with food, that's overdoing it with sugar, that's overdoing it with the sodas. And all of these things turn into addiction, right? Like a lot of this stuff you just can't stop, because you literally can't. But there's help out there. There's things out there. There's resources out there. There's YouTube videos out there that have real doctors, that have real nutritionalists that can help you, right? Google, how to, stop this thing. And then you can tell your testimony right here. It's people out here that need you. There's room for you. I'm circling it back. You see how I circle stuff back? I be going off all the way out in the stratosphere, but I bring it on back home. So if you hear, you see my videos, you know that be happening sometimes. Why? Because this is my channel, and that's just the way that I am. And that's just the way it is sometimes. So anyway, if you drink 3 sodas, child, knock it down to 2 and drink a little bit more water. There's baby steps to this. You can't just jump and change and be a different person. We call that multiple personality disorder? I don't know. We call it something, but that's not feasible. Baby steps to change your life. Don't be in the same place 2-3 months from now. Okay? We changing the world one person at a time. Okay? You got this lady bought a ticket to Pakistan, and I'm pretty sure she's gonna be going down in history some way, shape, or form. She went from New York to Pakistan, and they calling her Queen of Pakistan. If you down the road don't know what I'm talking about, just Google it. Black woman from New York flew to Pakistan and just turned their world upside down. They love her. They done treated her like a queen, and it has been quite a ride. But if there's room for her, there's room for you. Be the potato bread, okay? Because somebody gonna sop you up. All right? So, yeah, that's my analogy. That's my word for the night. And I'm gonna be back. I hope that this word touched somebody in some way. If you have things you want to talk about, get on here. I want to hear it. okay? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Being afraid is going to lead to a lot of regret. And you don't want to live your life in regret. There's some things that I wish I had done in my life. I wouldn't say I regret it, but it's like, that probably would have been nice if I had did this or did that. But this is my life. This is where I am right now. And I'm so grateful, okay? Be grateful. And the wait. That's another video that I said I would get to. But anyways, there's room for you. I want to see how you do what you do. Let me see how you do what you do. People are out there waiting for you. Okay? All right. I'm going to bed. It is getting late. It's getting late. Why'd you have to be here? Anyway, I love you. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.